All right, let's jump right into this explainer. If you've ever looked at the Indian Railway Leave Manual, you know it's a dense, highly technical maze of rules. But today, we're decoding it. We're going to transform this massive bureaucratic document into something you can actually use to your advantage. Because honestly, whether you're a brand new recruit or a seasoned veteran on the tracks, your leaf balance is basically a second bank account. But to maximize it, you've really got to know the rules of the game. But look, before we even start crunching numbers on your days off, there's one massive catch you need to understand. Paragraph 503 of the rulebook lays down a pretty bold hook. Leave is officially a privilege, not a right. The authority competent to grant your leave can totally refuse or revoke it based on the needs of public service. However, and this is key, they cannot alter the kind of leave you've applied for without your written request. It's a two-way street of rules, and knowing them is exactly what protects you. So, to make sense of this massive rulebook without getting lost in the weeds, we're going to break down your benefits into 5 clear sections. 1. Decoding the leave basics. 2. Navigating family and childcare. 3. Managing medical emergencies. 4. Career growth and relocation. And 5. Encashing your leave.
Section 1. Decoding the leave basics.
Okay, let's look at your 2 main leave accounts. On one hand, you've got LAP, or Leave on Average Pay. Think of this as your standard vacation time. You get 30 days a year, credited on January 1st and July 1st. It pays your full regular salary, but you can only hoard up to 300 days. On the flip side, you have LHAP, Leave on Half Average Pay. You earn 20 days a year, also credited in 2 installments. Now, it only pays half your salary, but here's the absolute magic of LHAP. There is no limit to how many days you can accumulate over your entire career. Now, what happens if you get seriously sick early in your career and completely drain that LHAP account? Well, the administration can grant you what's called Leave Not Due, or L&D. Think of this like a bureaucratic overdraft facility. It's literally an advance on your future half-pay leave strictly for medical reasons. You are limited to 360 days of this across your entire career, and yes, you do have to earn it back as you continue to work. Then, for those quick, unexpected life hiccups, a flat tire, a leaky pipe at home, you have casual leave. Most staff get 8 days, while those who miss out on public holidays get up to 11. But beware of this sneaky little rule. Being late to work can literally cost you. If you roll in late without a solid excuse, the administration can legally dock half a day of your casual leave. So, your punctuality literally protects your time off. Moving right along to Section 2, Navigating Family and Childcare. When it comes to growing your family, the rules are actually pretty solid. For female employees with less than 2 surviving children, the railways grant 180 days of maternity leave. And what's really fantastic here is that this exact same 180-day duration applies if you are legally adopting a child under 1-year-old. The system actually recognizes that bonding time is crucial, regardless of exactly how your family grows. And fathers, you aren't left out of the equation either. A male railway servant gets 15 days of paternity leave. But, and this is a big but, timing is absolutely everything here. You must use these 15 days during your wife's confinement or within 6 months of the child's birth or legal adoption. If you miss that 6-month window, you lose the leave entirely. Now, this next one is a real game changer and brilliantly illustrates the progressive nature of the railway's family policy: child care leave. Female employees get a whopping 730 days. That is literally 2 full years to use for raising or looking after the needs of their 2 eldest surviving children. You can use this for things like nursing them through sickness or helping them prep for big school exams right up until the kid turns 18. But here is where it gets really interesting. The real power in these rules comes from how you stack them. You can tactically combine these benefits. A new mother, for instance, could start with her 180 days of standard maternity leave. Then she can seamlessly attach up to 60 days of commuted leave without even needing a medical certificate. By linking her various available leaves like this, she can legally take up to 2 years of continuous absence to focus entirely on her newborn. All right, Section 3, Managing Medical Emergencies. Remember that endless half-pay leave we talked about a minute ago? Well, here's how you use it when you're seriously ill. If you need your full regular paycheck to cover medical bills, you can commute your half-pay leave on a medical certificate. But it comes at a premium, guys. Commuted leave pays your full salary, but it deducts twice the number of days from your account. So taking 10 days off at full pay will wipe out 20 days of your LHAP balance. But what if the absolute worst happens and you're injured right there on official duty? That is where hospital leave kicks in to protect your income. For a workplace injury, you get full pay for the first 120 days. If your recovery takes longer, day 121 onwards drops to half pay. You can even combine this with other leaves for a massive maximum recovery period of 28 months. It ensures you are financially supported while you heal from doing your job.
Next up, Section 4, Career Growth and Relocation.
So, when the railways ask you to pack up your life and move to a new station, they give you joining time to relocate, and this is calculated purely by the distance of your move. Moving under 1,000 kilometres, you get 10 days. Moving clear across the country, over 2,000 kilometres, you get 15 days. And here is a fantastic perk. If you finish your move early, any unused transit days are conveniently credited straight back into your LEP account.
Now, hidden deep in the manual are these incredibly specific special casual leaves. I mean, did you know you get a fully paid day off just for voluntarily donating blood? No way, right? You can even get leave for scouting duties, participating in recognized sports, or, get this, performing in drama and music competitions. They also heavily incentivize family planning, offering up to 14 days of special paid leave for procedures like tubectomies. And if you want to hit the books and pursue higher education, there's study leave. Assuming you've put in at least 5 years of regular service, you can get up to 24 months in your entire career for specialized training or academics. But beware the catch. Before you pack your bags for university, you absolutely must sign a bond committing to serve the railways for 3 full years after you return. Finally, Section 5, Encashing your leave. All right, let's talk money. How do you turn those unused days into actual cash in your pocket? Well, there's a very specific formula for in-service leave encashment. You can cash out your leave on average pay based on your basic pay plus your dearness allowance. You basically divide that by 30 to get your daily rate and multiply it by the days you're cashing out. But here's the catch in the fine print. Your house rent allowance and transport allowance are strictly excluded from this payout. Also, the administration doesn't just let you empty the vault all at once. The rules here are incredibly strict. You can only encash a maximum of 10 days at one time, and you have to do it while simultaneously using a railway pass or PTO to take actual time off. You can only cash out 60 days in your entire career. You have to wait 2 whole years between each encashment, and you must always leave a safety net of at least 30 days in your LAP account. So there you have it. We've translated the bureaucracy and cracked the code of the manual. Leave might officially be defined as a privilege, but as you've seen, it's a profoundly powerful tool if you know how to play the game. The final move is entirely yours. So how are you going to strategically leverage this alphabet soup of LAP, LHAP, and special casual leaves to protect your health, grow your family, and advance your career? Start checking those balances and plan your next move.